Hi! In this week's episode of Ask Astera, we'll be looking at how we can run workflow objects simultaneously and sequentially in Astera Centerprise. Workflows are used to orchestrate ETL processes by running a series of tasks, either in parallel or sequentially, depending on the requirement. To understand how this is done, let's take a look at this use case. Here, we have two simple data flows that will be running in a workflow by using the run data flow object. The first data flow is writing a sample Excel customer dataset to a fixed length file, whereas the second data flow is writing the same dataset to a delimited file. As you can see, we've dropped two run data flow objects, one for each data flow, onto the workflow designer. These two objects are currently unconnected, meaning that if we were to run this workflow, both of them would be executed simultaneously on the server. However, if the output mapping port of the first run data flow object is connected to the input mapping port of the second one, they would run sequentially according to their order of arrangement. In this case, the run data flow object titled writing to delimited will only run after the one titled writing to fixed length has been executed successfully. If you wish to change the circumstances in which the different tasks in your workflow are executed in a sequence, right-click on the mapping link connecting them and go to Change Link Type in the context menu. Here, you can choose from three options. If you select Run on Success, which is the default option, the next object will run only if the first one has been executed successfully. This option is denoted by a green mapping link. If you select Run on Error, the next object will run only if there is an error in the first one. This is denoted by an orange mapping link. If you select Run Always, the next object will run anyway, regardless of whether the first object was successful or ended up in error. This is denoted by a blue mapping link. So this is how you can run the different tasks simultaneously or sequentially in a workflow in Astera Centerprise. If you have any questions about Astera's products, feel free to ask Astera. Send in your questions at the link below and we'll be happy to answer them. Thank you for watching this video.